everyone, it's Catherine here from Inky Finger Cat. I have filmed 2 videos today. I have filmed a tidy up with me. I then filmed a crafting one. I've made a mess. I'm not going to film another tidy up with me, but I thought I might start playing with one of the other pieces of the masterboard that I made. So I'm rubbish at the whole linking things and all the rest of it, but already on my channel is one making a masterboard. Looks like this, but at A4 sized. And then I chunked it up into some pieces. Sorry, I thought I heard next door's cat move. He's been asleep here all day, like more than 6 hours. He's decided that he lives in our house now. Yeah, I've chunked it up into pieces. There's one 6x6 piece that I've put in a frame up there for me to do something with, and I'm contemplating that that's the thing that I play with, or I just use maybe these pieces here and create something from these, maybe a card. So that's where my thoughts are at, and I thought, do you know what, let's just carry on. I'm having a really nice time crafting. I mean, I haven't crafted all day, but I've crafted most of the afternoon. We've had our tea separately. Excuse me, it's hay fever season. My eyes are itchy. But yeah, and then I've come and I'm playing again. Why not? So I'm going to turn you around and you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so they're the 2 pieces that I've got there. I've then got my piece that's a 6x6 that I just plonked into this frame. It's not like behind the glass or anything. I've literally just plonked it into the frame. I'm contemplating maybe having a look through embellishments and making a collage. This is actually, if we just it's a box frame, so it's quite deep, and I'm thinking I could put that in there, then put things on top of it. That's what I feel like I'm inspired to do. And you know what, this frame has probably been empty for about 2 years, and that's just daft, isn't it, that I've got a frame actually on the wall, hanging on the wall, that I'm not using. So let's start off by lifting the backing out if I can. There we go. Right. So I've got a good few centimetres, maybe 1.5 centimetres, I think, of depth there. Yeah, about 1.5 centimetres in depth. So I'm going to pop that to one side. This is then my background. Probably just need to cut something slightly bigger to mount it on. So I'm going to go with some brown paper, which was the base for this masterboard anyway. So then it doesn't really matter if it gets seen. I mean, I don't think it will get seen, but it could do. So if we go, I need to discover how big this is. Oh, well, it's 6.5, so it's about there. Not that size. Teensy bit too big. Let's take 1/8 of an inch off. That'll be fine. And then this can be stuck to that. Okay, so if it is stuck to that, I do think I want to edge it. Let's just give it a frame just in case it gets seen. I want it to feel like it's finished at the edge. I don't think I did this on the cards pieces that I've already played with and already done something with. So think we'll give this a good coating of Pritt Stick to make sure that it's completely stuck down all the way to the edges and we've got no warping. Oh, excuse my sniffles, it's this hay fever is not great, but the clouds have all started to come across, so I'm hoping that we're going to get a bit of a rainstorm. Fine overnight, because it doesn't impact on what you're doing during the day if it's overnight. Okay, that was not exactly stuck down straight, so let's just wriggle it a bit. Get it to be a bit straighter. There we go, happy with that. So when we stick it onto there, that'll be fine. So you see how it's not stuck down at the edges? I just need to make sure. Where's my bone folder? Just to make sure that the glue's gone all the way to the edges. I don't want it lifting and looking ugly. Okay. Must admit, I absolutely love what I've done with this masterboard. I'm really pleased with it. Now, I have a box full of things like flowers. So I'm thinking maybe some of these flowers would be good. Oh, excuse the sniffles. Oh, I've realised I'm off camera. What do you think? I'm entirely convinced by that one. So maybe 2 of those. Bit of that. Another bright pink one. Something like that. It's a starting point. I'm thinking we might want a die cut just going behind it, so I'm thinking that might be in white, about that sort of size, maybe a trellis, so bear with me whilst I cut that. Okay, so I have die cut, not particularly well, but you know what, I'm kind of okay with it being a bit hit and missy, and I'm just wondering how that goes with maybe these things sort of around like so, maybe like that. What do we think? I think that's going to look nice, and then maybe some kind of word or phrase or something there. Probably finish it off nicely with maybe some gems dotted around. Okay, so I'm going to start by gluing this in place. Just going to use glue on the bits that are sort of more solid. A couple of dots down here just to make sure it stays in place, but I'm not really bothered about it lifting at the edges. That's fine by me. And we're going to try and, it's slightly over to the left, but I think that's fine. And then just stick it into place. Now, I think probably I'm going to use glue gel for these. Now, I have to decide, do I want the curly bits coming out? I think I do. Want the curly bits to come out. Do you know what? I'm just going to stick them down. And you do get a bit of time with pinfly glue gel to wiggle things around if you're not happy. But it's really good because it dries so nice and solid, and it sticks all sorts of different substrates together. I just want to stick that into there. I think I need that to be slightly more closed in. So. This one doesn't seem to be as twirly as the others. Need it to twirl around something. That'll do. Okay. I think that's nice. What do you reckon? Right, let's have a look what else we've got. Have we got maybe some embellishments that might work? Thinking maybe those, but I'm thinking maybe, oh no, the heart, no. Maybe that colour. Well, it depends on what we've got really, doesn't it? We have got, let's see. Oh, phone's about to fall out of the clamp. That's not good. Apologies for that. Okay. Perhaps do a couple of those. Maybe that one, or do we want to go for that colour? I think that colour, maybe that colour. I did 3 different colours. Oh, I have got some more here actually. Can I go for 3 of the same colour? Not in here. Not all the same kinds, but oh no, these have got different kinds of things entirely. Excuse me with the sniffles. Right, I don't like that colour on it. Maybe that colour looks better. Yeah, happy with that. Goodness me. Ooh. Wow. My window's fully closed. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? Big hurricane? It's okay. Yeah? Oh. Just one. Okay, that was a moment of drama. We suddenly had a very large amount of wind outside and needed to go and sort out garden furniture. Excuse my nose, but really hoping that this storm will help with the hay fever. So anyway, I managed to choose those 3 gems. I'm happy with those. Oh, it's so pretty. So now thinking, what other things can we put in there? Have I got any other gems or pearls maybe? Oh, I've got some little. Oh, excuse me. gems. Let's put some of these in. These dark pink ones. They need cutting apart. Right, I just think we need a word now. Now, what word do we want? I think we might have some, maybe some wood chip words. Oh, excuse the nose. So I already have a picture up on the wall that says create, which is using this, and I'm just thinking maybe I use the inspiration one on this one. But I would need to make it dark. So I'm thinking maybe a bit of black gesso might work. Right, we got a bit of scrap and a little bit of a sponge. Let's turn this one black. It's quite fragile, I'm noticing. And in fact it's already fallen apart, but I reckon I'll still be able to get away putting it together. So I'm going to use high tack glue. So I decant this high tack glue into a smaller bottle because I just find it easier to use, and the nozzle is a little bit finer. And hopefully I should be able to get that down. I mean, ideally I'd let that paint dry, but I'm being a little bit what's the word, impatient at the moment. I think this is too far over to the left. I think we're gonna have to move it over a little bit more because I don't think it'll get seen otherwise. Inspiration. Perhaps I need to move that up and then I can lift it and get away with sticking it down just that tad over there. Lift this one up and stick that one down. That's better. It's in a better position there, I think. Let's just move that black gesso to one side and clean my hands, because otherwise we'll get black gesso all over everything. I do think we need something black now to just maybe tie it in. But I'm thinking we need something black, maybe a swirl of some description. Before you think I've gone completely crazy, I do know this is not black, but I can always paint it black, just that I already have it die cut, so I'm thinking maybe something like that coming out. Maybe the same there, and then a smaller one. Maybe that coming out of there. Oh, I keep taking it out of camera shot, sorry. But I think them die in black. So I could go and die cut them again. Do you know what? Can't be bothered. That's how it works at the moment. I'm just going to grab myself an index card. So I'm currently doing the Daisy Yellow iCat challenge, which is index card a day challenge, and so sometimes these things make really cool backgrounds. I have no idea if it'll fit a prompt at some point later in the challenge, but for now it'll do. What else have I got? Have I got another one I can do that on? Maybe one that's already got something stuck on it. Just adding a little bit of something, and another piece. Keep that piece that's maybe got a little bit more coverage on it. Got this one. Clearly need a bit more gesso on my sponge to finish them off, but hey, extra little bits of artwork going on all the time. So yes, it's always handy to remember, if you've got something that's already die cut in a particular colour and you don't want it in that colour, change it. You don't have to go and die cut it again. I mean, clearly, if you're meant to be keen to specific colours like a Stampin' Up person would be, you might want to go and die cut it again. But I think that's a really easy way. I mean, I could have obviously gone and just die cut those again, but I didn't want to, if I'm perfectly honest. I have no desire to go and die cut anything else. And I thought, I know, I could just colour them. Oops. Oh, see, that one needs a bit more glue going down. How about that? Are we happier with that? I'm happier with that. Right. So we're going to stick these down. go. This one probably just needs shortening a little bit, maybe take one leaf off. Because it can't go out the edge of the frame. Because A, it won't get seen, but also it's going to start getting in the way of things. We don't want that. So that there will do nicely. A little bit too much glue on that, but it'll dry clear and it'll be fine. And anyway, on something like this, we don't want to scrimp really on the adhesive because I don't want it all shifting or moving or not quite being right once it's in a frame. So this one's not stuck. So let's add another big dollop of the glue to make sure it's going to stick. Okay. Oh, I'm much happier with that, with the black on it as well. Really dramatic, and it ties in the black that's in the background. All works together. So let's stick it on there, and then we need to just adhesive that into place. And I think probably the best way to do that, it doesn't need to be stuck for everything, and actually this will work. It will stick it for quite a while, but it's enough to just stick it in place so it doesn't fall or move around when I'm putting it in the frame. So I think we'll just do a little bit of cleaning. Let's clean the glass. Okay, so let's get rid of the dust. Now needs to go back in like so. Push the catches in place, and ta-da! I know you've got the reflection there of the lamp, but hopefully, there we go, that's probably a better way of showing you. Hopefully you can see then it's a fun picture. Well, art installation. Let's call it an art installation rather than a picture. I'm really happy with it. Really happy with it. I think I've done a lovely job on that. Good use of that masterboard. And for the first time in 2 years, I've got all of my picture frames on my wall. I've got pictures in them, so that's quite an achievement. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please do put your thumbs up if you did. I know all it was basically a little bit of die cutting and a little bit of sticking. I didn't really do a huge amount, but hopefully you enjoyed it. We've had certainly a little bit of a drama session. We've now got a lot of rain coming down. It's gone very dark outside, and next door's cat is now very much on guard cat duty at the window, concerned probably by the things blowing past the window. Very strange. Global warming at its best, I imagine. So yeah, please do thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, fine, thumbs down, that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion, and I hope I didn't waste your day. Until next time, bye.